Hello everyone, this is Kixelafisa from the Visual Factory Productions, and today I'm here and we are going to talk about specialization in the film industry. Now, first of all, what is specialization? Specialization, this is whereby a person becomes an expert in a particular skill. Why are we talking about specialization? I have come to realize that in Uganda we lack or we have uh, very few people who do that kind of specialization. Now, specialization, as I told you, that this is the process or this is whereby someone focuses on one particular skill. It is good to be multi-purpose. It's good to be where you can do all things, whereby you can find a person who can become a DOP, that person can become the gaffer, that very person can become a set dresser or or a production designer. That person can also go on the computer and do the post-production, editing, color grading, VFX, and what. That is very good. It is so good to be multi-purpose. But again, it is more of an advantage to be a specialized one. People in Hollywood, the people that we admire that are in Hollywood, they do that kind of thing, the specialization thing. They literally focus on one particular thing. When, as we all know, that expert, like the best teacher in the field is, uh, what we call experience. So, experience being the best teacher, that we learn through experience. You do that mistake and do the other mistake and do the other mistake. Now, when you learn from your mistakes and you combine all the mistakes that you did in, like throughout the years, ever since you started the film industry, maybe writing, maybe gaffering, maybe DOPing or camera operating or color grading and correction or editing, whatever field you may be doing or whatever thing you may be doing in the film industry, you will find that there are mistakes that you used to do before and you cannot do them anymore now. Why? Because of the experience you are gaining, you learn more and more. Now, this is where I'm coming up with this mind or this thought that this is how specialization helps. Now, remember, if you're a multi-purpose guy, you're doing multitasks, and you do that and that and that, you will always be a mediocre because you don't have time. You don't have that enough time to do this and learn it to the full and exploit it to the maximum. Yet, when you are in a specialization field, I'm a gaffer. So me being a gaffer, I'm going to exploit everything about gaffering. I'm going to know I'm going to do the only mistakes or the only time provided for me or for myself is gaffering. I'm going to learn more things about gaffering. I'm going to do more stuff about gaffering. So you find yourself that you do crazy things, you do nice things. Every time you have, it's on gaffering. And at the end of the day, you'll be an expert in gaffering. Now, your price or the value of the thing you do will increase. Now, when it increases, you will also increase. Your value will also increase. Now, when people be like, man, I need a gaffer, they'll be like, yo, you need a gaffer. I know Abud from Grip and Sparks. Guy, I need a DOP. You need a DOP. I can recommend you to some guy who has literally used all types of cameras, and I'll tell you, Kesto or Enoch or wherever gaffer you may know in the film industry out there. So, because he's a DOP and he has exploited himself, he has exploited the cameras, he has exploited the techniques, camera angles, the lenses, he has given it time, he has given it full attention, that it can it can tell you something with a mind but actual. That's why I urge Ugandans to do specialization. I know when I talk about specialization, many people tell me, guy, you're telling me specialization, you know the budget of our clients. Now let me tell you this. It's not our clients to set a price for us. It's not our clients to set a standard for us, and very many people are going to hate me because of that. But I'll be open. I'll say it. My opinion about that thing is that it's not our clients to set goals. I mean, to set standards and the price and our packages and how we have to do things. But you know why in Uganda our clients do set stuff for us? Our client, you might find a client who one day comes up, he's a client, but then he's dedicated, he's a client, but then rather, he's a client, but then uh, he's a dictator or dictating like on my project. Yes, okay. Yes, he has to. But I mean, telling me the price, I have to work under because we are non-professional. Now, imagine a team. We are on a set. We have a runner, and on the very set, we have that team of two people who operate the lights. We call the gaffer. On the very team, we have the team of around two people operating the camera. Now, operating the camera operators, and leave alone the DOP. Then we also have the DOP. We make it three. We have the set designers, different people. Uh, we have, you understand. And I think there is a level of professionalism that you're showcasing. Hey man, this guy would look and be like, man, look at this guy, the team is organized. You be here as a director discussing through the concept with maybe the script writer or even the client, and then I know this is what we're going to do. We're going to be like revising a concept, and then other guys are doing other stuff. You're not consuming time. Other guys are doing stuff. There is some bit of organization, some bit of professionalism. There is class. Of course, you will set a price for yourself. I'm so sure about that. You will set a price for yourself. It won't need a client to say, man, I'm giving you 1 million, and yet he can see the value of his work. That is a good impression right from set. So today's point is about specialization. I heard you again, and why don't we try specialization? Like, why don't we do specialization? It will be good. Let us specialize. I'll be like, man, me, I'm going to do what lights? I'm going to do lights. I'm going to do nice lights. I'm going to do the light thing at the maximum level. Just specialization. I think we shall go. Now, in Hollywood, these people have practiced this, and I've been seeing tutorials. I've been watching tutorials. I've been watching movies, and I've been watching behind scenes. But then, you will find it nice. You'll find the set flowing. You'll find the production easy when there is specialization, because there is that guy who deals about set dressing. It's like, according to the concept, we shall need this kind of a set. Now there is that guy on dressing, the costumes, and the guy is like, according to the concept, we shall need this kind of an attire, and we shall put on this color. There are people like kinds of very famous people, and they're earning a living out of specialization. Here in Uganda we have, but not many. Most of us are. You might find on that very set there is one director, and then that guy went in the market to buy himself costumes. That guy went to the market to buy himself props, and that guy went to the market to hire machines. That guy, the same guy who's calling the vid scenes. The actors or the models, whatever. It's the same guy who is going to edit that project now. It's the same guy who is going to color grade that project. It's the same guy who is going to do the entire stuff on that project. Literally, guys, like actually, technically, it does not make sense. It does not make sense. You cannot find that, the guy has that load over now. The only people he has on set are the runners. And the runners they do literally very little of the work. Yes, I understand, because I've also been in the field for a short time, but then I understand our clients, our clients, our clients, but it's because of what we said. I think if we set something which is of a class, something professional, and our clients will also not take, also our clients won't take us uh, for granted. They will notice that we are so serious about the business. Shout outs.